All right, well, I thought I'd throw a video up here seeing this drove me crazy trying to get this done. This is a 2018 Expedition, and the rear wiper was frozen up. I'm trying to get this in frame. Here we go. The rear wiper was frozen up. It wouldn't move. I didn't know this. I was at the car wash the other day and I tried turning it on and it wouldn't go. So come back and it was froze. So I'll flip this around. Okay, so I ended up getting this apart. The reason I'm making the video is I want to tell you how to get it apart because it was a pain in the butt. All right, show you a little history here. Okay, so this dude right here, she swivels back and forth like so, right? That runs your wiper off of this guy. I haven't looked at this yet because I don't know if this moves or not. It was not moving. Maybe it blew a fuse or not, but obviously she just cycles back and forth and moves your wiper. Pretty simple design. The reason I'm making this video too is don't pry on this up here. This is an encapsulated spring up inside there that's pushing on this pin. All right, I think it's so in case you slam the glass and this thing is up, it will not maybe break your glass or something. It'll let you, allow you to still close the hatch. Probably will allow you to still close the hatch, even though this is pressed. It'll press in. If you pry on this, you'll break that light sheet metal encapsulated spring loose, and then you'll have to. I ended up going in between here and pounding it back tight. I hope it stays. Anyways, if it works for the way it shouldn't matter. Anyways, once you get this off, you can pull it out, and I lubed the hell out of it. I lubed the crap out of it and cleaned it up. It was very rusty on this back side. I don't know if you can see that. She's pretty chewed up. So we're gonna go with it. Anyways, put it back up in there. Kind of sits in this position all the time. Oh, not pointing that camera right, I'm sorry. It sits in this position normally, right here. All right, first off, the hardest part was trying to get this off. All right, she's latched. Just trying to get this wiper off. You can see, I don't know if you can see that or not, I think you can, that they got the knurls there. It's a tapered knurl. So once you take the nut off, you still can't pull this off. Well, what I figured out was you can literally just take the wiper, and when you pull down on it, here, I'll pop this one more time. In a second, I gotta wipe my hands off. Here. You can pull this way, so this thing comes up against the steel stop here. Remember, this is all in glass, but there's a pretty good piece of metal up in here that's bolted to the glass here, that you can see. So yeah, now she wants to slide out of there. Nice, it was stuck in there. Anyways, you can pull this direction with your wiper once your nut's off, and it will bust loose off those knurls, then you can get it off. I just cracked it loose, and then I actually put it back on. Actually, no, I got it off. I'm getting ahead of myself. And got this cover off, and there is a snap ring. It's right here. There's a washer, and then there's a snap ring that's holding that thing in there. So yeah, you can't push this out of there until you get that thing out of there, snap that snap ring off, get your washer out of the way, snap your snap ring off. It's got a pretty good recess where that washer sits down in there too. It was all full of crud. So yeah, I'm sorry guys, I am not doing a good job at keeping this stuff in frame. Hopefully you get the idea. I'm not doing it twice. Anyways, I got it this far. I wanted to show you basically how I'm putting it back together, because I didn't do anything as I took it apart, but it should work now. I got to think other people have had this issue. I know they do on the older models. They got a lot of grease. I'm going to pack this full of grease before I even put that washer in there. But the grease that was in there, it was petrified dust after when I pulled it apart. There's a cover that goes over that whole thing. It's right here. I was going to pull this off, but I'm afraid it is tight, and I decided to just leave it and work from here as long as I could. So anyway, hope that helps somebody out, because it sure was a pain in the butt trying to figure out how this thing comes apart. All right, talk to you later.